the views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the hospital and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the show, the management, and the hospital. Lastly, no copyright infringement intended. All materials used and music background credit to the owner for public service purposes only.
Maayong hapon, ang VSMMC Subnational Laboratory nitala sa mga musunod. Karong adlaw Biyernes, pitsa 23 sa Oktubre 2020. 850 ka samples ang natest karong adlaw o ginitanan gikan sa Central Visayas. Sa kinatibuk-an, na ay 91,026 na ka samples ang natest sukad sa pagsugod sa atong Subnational Laboratory. Sa 850, 16 niini ang positive o 833 ang negative. So matotal, aduna nakitay 10,890 ka positive samples o 80,072 ka negative samples. 111 ka samples ang kasamtangang gadagan karon sa atong laboratorio. Pahinumdum lang sa tanan nga ang mga resulta base lang sa mga samples na gitest. Ang DOH Regional Centers for Health Development ang mopagawas og detalyadong impormasyon mahitungod sa mga positibo o negatibong kaso. Daghang salamat. Aniya na ang mga pinakulahing balita kabahin sa COVID-19 dinhi sa atong tambalanan. Karong adlaw Biyernes, petsa 23 sa Oktubre tuig 2020. Ang Sotto may rehistro na sa mga musunod. Sa kinatibuk-an, Male 293 na ang kumpirmadong kaso diri sa atong tambalanan. 528 niini ang naka-recover na. 400 na ang nakatluan ng kinabuhi nga nagikan sa lain-lain nga lugar. Og sa kasamtangan, aduna pay 18 ang padayong giatiman diri sa atong tambalanan og 347 usab ang na-transfer sa atong mga isolation centers. O para sa atong bed utilization para sa VSMMC, as of October 23, 2020, nakitay total regular bed capacity nga 865. And para sa atong daily census, naatay 703 nga naa-utilization rate nga 81.3%. Og out sa ato ang 865, naatay 185 para sa expanded COVID-19, and ang daily census kay 18 og ang utilization rate kay 9.7%. Og para sa atong ICU bed capacity na atay 55 and 19 niini ang para sa daily census nga naay 34.5 utilization rate. And para sa atong dedicated COVID-19 ICU bed capacity na akitay 24 and out sa 24 na atay unom para sa daily census nga na ay 25% nga utilization rate. Daghang salamat.
For more than a century now, we embrace our mandate of providing healthcare service. Through all those years, we have faced adversities. This has motivated us to do better, made us stronger to withstand the times. We remain steadfast to provide quality and accessible healthcare services, setting the standards of healthcare higher. We are an accordion with dynamic leadership and approaches in every demand. We always aim for an optimum and holistic patient experience. We ensure accountability and transparency in the things we do. We ensure that we reach the public with accurate, timely, and relevant information. We offer more than service. We offer you a heart full of compassion and empathy, a hand that truly cares. We at Sotto remain true to the very purpose of our existence in providing a caring heart and caring hand. This is our brand of courtesy and care, as we value this relationship with you. Our values, service, and people. This is Tatak, Sotto.
Alright, maayong hapon mga ka-quarantine!
Maayong hapon mga ka-quarantine, attorney.
Hi, and we have our new host for our new show. Karong gabi una, naa nato si Miss Honey Manzalay. Hi, Honey! Alright, so mao kini ang atong gitawag nga Tatak Sotto. Mao ni atong pilot episode, no? So, I think it's good for the host to show also what is Tatak Sotto. Okay?
Yes.
So, I think we have to stand up, honey, and we'll show to them, no, our Tatak Sotto. This is Tatak
Tatak.
Sotto. Alright, so can we say it again? Everybody, Tatak
Tatak.
Sotto. Alright, so thank you so much. Can you give ourselves a round of applause? Okay, honey, kumusta?
Maayo gid attorney no, bisag medyo di kulbaan the first time pero nakukalipay yun nga naagri ka uban mo ni Doc Helen.
Wow, so we are happy mga ka-quarantine and Dr. Helen that honey is with us ug sa umaabot nga mga episodes sa Tatak Sotto ato unya ning hisgot-hisgotan atong different host unya ani atong programa.
It's good, no? There's always a first time, no? Bisan na gikulbaan ka, it's the ability or willingness to try new things that's very important.
Correct. Di ba honey? And Tatak Sotto honey, this is about unsa tuning tulo ka butang atong hisgutan diri honey?
Tatak Sotto is about values, service, and people. Which
Wow.
is ato mo ginang ato ang ipanghambog gihapon diri. O di ba siguro ipanghambog pero atong ikagarbo diri sa Vicente Sotto nga naagitaan ang values, ating service, and of course ang mga people gyud nga grabe mo service siya sa katawhan.
Wow, very good. This is a values-oriented show, no? This is a values-oriented show sa Sotto, and we showcase to you the service of course, ang atong human capital, okay? O kini gidumala kini nato sa atong content, ani? Ang in charge ani niya nga department, walay lain, ang ato ang Human Resource Department. Alright! Our Human Resource Department, pinanguluhan ni
Miss,
Paro Kumiya, Ma'am Auntie Kumiya. Hello, Ma'am Auntie. And we have also the team of HR. Oh, honey, please introduce the team of HR.
Thank you, attorney. So, karon akong ipaila-ila sa inyo ang mga kapaningkamot gihapon nga makahatag sa inyo ang nindot nga mga istorya kada Biyernes. So, atong tawagon si Irish.
Iris! Come here, Iris.
Nakapod si Riza.
Riza.
Si Jeril.
Jeril.
Very
Si Jeril, ang katong nagbasa ganina, no? Our reporter. Alright. Okay, so mao ni ato ang tulo kabuok nato nga mga kuyog sa Human Resource Department. Haman ang uban na uwang. Nauwang ni sila kay naman gud diri gud ang ato ang the doctor is here, no? The doctor is here, walay lain.
Okay, and we should congratulate her for successfully carrying out the first virtual PGI graduation.
In fact, no, sa usa pa lang gani ka oras, we have already 8,000 views. Right. Thank you so much our HR team, no? So, grabe good kayo maka-proud ang ato ang mga PGI. Okay? So, we always tell that here at Tatak Sotto, atog yung i-showcase ang atong values, service, and also people. So, when we have our performance governance system, di ba, natin gitawag og shared identity, ang Vicente Sotto. So, ato ning tan-awon, mga ka-quarantine. Okay?
Every day, matag adlaw.
We make healthcare accessible to all.
Makabot na mo ang among gikinahanglan nga pag-atiman.
We pursue the healthcare advancement through research and training.
We restore the patient's health for a better quality of life.
We help people prevent diseases and enhance their well-being.
We strive to save lives for our patients and the people they love.
We find ways to support care and finance services for those in need.
We run tests to determine illnesses and progress of treatment.
We provide medication and services to aid treatment of disease.
We support hospital operations to deliver patient care.
We protect our patients from financial risk through medical assistance.
We work with the academe in developing future healthcare professionals responsive to the dynamic healthcare landscape.
Every day, we ensure humane and compassionate care.
Mahatagan kami og paglaom sa mas maanindot nga kaugmaon.
Anaa ang Sotto alang sa among panginahanglan.
Every day,
We work with
excellence,
Integrity,
commitment,
teamwork,
Compassion.
We strive to be a medical center at par with the rest of the world.
holistic and innovative care.
with a rich history for more than a century service since 1911.
Gikan sa harang dakbayan sa habagatan.
Tungod ug alang sa matag subuanon. gikan sa Daan Bantayan, kutob sa Santander.
Ang mapadayunong paglambo sa pangalagad sa kahimsog sa tunga-tungang Kabisayan.
Lakip na ang tibuok Kabisayan, gikan sa Panay ngadto sa Samar.
Hatid namin ang pagkalinga na may pagmamalasakit.
Para sa pamilyang Pilipino sa buong bansa.
Kami ang Sotto.
We are Sotto.
Kami ang Sotto.
Kini ang Sotto.
Yan. Kana ang Sotto. Tatak Sotto. So, when we're looking at shared identity, no, it's important to see that it's not just the employees, the staff, or the workers of BSMMC, but including also the stakeholders,
Right.
The benefactors, the sponsors, and most especially the patients and their families.
Correct, right? And honey?
And looking at the video, no, murag ma-emotional pa, no, kaya because it's not just a show, but it is true. Like, nindot kaayo ang istorya ganina nga adlaw-adlaw na natin nabuhat, no, and nakita nga na sa atong mga stakeholders, sa atong mga pasyente nga ingon po sila nga makahatag nilog paglaom ang Sotto, which is tinuod yun, kabalukod ang hangin na makaingon ana.
Right. Og di jud ko malimot nga kini si Honey, mao ni ato ang champion, no? Sa spoken poetry niya kato iyang gisaysay, di ko kalimot ato naabot ang mga sample. So that was a 4,000 views, no? Grabe keto ang viewership ato niya. So that was
And I still
it.
remember the main message of that spoken poetry. Honey, ano yun?
Hindi ako susuko.
Okay.
Wow!
Hindi ako
Ko susuko. And because of that, we have greetings. Para ni Honey, gini siguro kay papaylido man niya. From Mike Acaso Manzalay. Let's go! Awan mo yung Tatak Sotto. Alright, no, we are very happy that we have shared identity. Kinsa ito atong mga nakita sa ato ang video, Dr. Helen?
Ay mga pasyente dito. Mga pasyente.
Our clients, no? Then we have also our officials. Kinsa atong mga na-officials ito, Ma'am Honey?
Lain naman itong mga officials, daghan kayo, no? Bisag ang naadili karon sa atong office, naadili to sila.
Ang Execo, members of the Execo.
Yes.
Inclusive kayo sa attorney, kay naabot ang atong mga allied medical,
Yes.
ang support,
Correct.
ug ang pinaka-sentro gid nato ng atong mga pasyente.
Correct. Ug inubanan, no?
Ang academe, no? Naapod ang academe.
Kay padung naman kita sa ato ang CNU VSMC College of Medicine. Okay.
Yes, and we also have our LGU leaders, no? We also have the DOH head, our regional director, Dr.
Bernadas.
And our OPAB, and our governor, and our local mayor, and sino pa yung nandoon? And even our
The senators, the Committee on Health Chairman for Senate, we have Senator Bongo. We also have the Senate President himself, Senator Sotto. All right.
So many really are supporting our hospital. So it's not just a hospital; it's a whole community.
Correct. So, unsa may mo na feel na diyahaning nga it's for the whole community.
Actually ganina gatan ako attorney no murag makaana jud ko nga kanang singod anay gyud to nga mga storya dili gid siya ingon nga like dito lang for the screen and ang ingon bitaw nila nga the hospital and the employees restore and heal the patients and the people they love. Kaya anay man gyud ano dili man ingon ang pasyente nila but inubanan gihapon sa ilang nga hinigugma o agahigugma sa ilang.
Right.
Holistic approach gyud.
Perfect.
This is the best opportunity talaga to put our culture out there.
Yes.
So that we can, parang kung meron kang infectious focus, mahawakan mo the whole community.
Alright.
That they know that they should be taking care of one another. Walang kanya-kanya. So we should all be part of the process of managing our own health care.
Correct. And that is Tatak Sotto's shared identity. Alright. Tatak Sotto gina siya. Okay? So, later, nanya tayong mga ipaila-ila diri sa atong live audience, no? Pero sa dili pa kana kay tungod kay this is our pilot episode, Honey and Dr. Helen, we are going to present to them unsa man gyud mga nahitabo sa Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center sa panahon sa COVID-19. Og naatay usa ka importante kayo nga feature. Okay, can you introduce this picture, Dr. Helen?
Because I think we documented all of the things that we experienced during the COVID pandemic. We documented each best practice that we have, each project, each challenge that we were able to surpass, no?
Right.
So we have been in the radar of many people, many organizations, even the group of hospitals,
Correct.
even both nationally and internationally.
Since
So,
you are talking about international, so we have Hani and Dr. Helen, no? An international, okay, how do you call this? Submission.
Yes.
Okay, and this is for the International Hospital Federation. So let's watch this video.
VSMMC has adopted dynamism in coming up with the mechanisms to address the demands of this pandemic. During the pandemic, VSMMC has crossed to emergency mode, way beyond its normal operation. The Incident Command System, or ICS, was created to organize the hospital operations to align with the COVID-19 responses. The ICS has provided a unified chain of command in the management of COVID-19 cases in this medical center. Last March 27, 2020, the VSMMC Subnational Laboratory was established and accredited by the Department of Health in compliance to the set standards. This is the first SNL established in the Visayas, catering to all samples from the different parts of the region. Per DOH Memorandum Number 2020-0258-A, providing for the expanded testing guidelines, VSMMC initiated the country's first drive-through walk-through swabbing for RT-PCR testing for SARS-CoV-2 on July 24, 2020. This program is open to the public. Everyone is invited to register and set an appointment online. The hours of operation are from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is free of charge, and results shall be sent via email in 4 days. Results shall also be given to each local government unit through the DOH Regional Epidemiology and Research Unit for contract tracing. This medical center came up with VSMMC COVID-19 Contingency Plan, which is designed to ensure continuous delivery of medical services in the time of pandemic, while protecting the healthcare workers in the course of direct care and management of patients afflicted by COVID-19. As an end-referral facility, VSMMC receives all COVID-19 patients with critical to severe cases from other hospitals in different parts of Cebu. Despite this situation, VSMMC still continues to accept non-COVID-19 patients. This has prompted the management to come up with the hospital zoning schemes to create delineation of areas for COVID-19 and non-COVID-19 patients. In order to protect the watchers or visitors from the nosocomial infection, this medical center implemented the No Watcher, No Visitor policy. It has been the stance of the management that non-COVID-19 patients should not be neglected despite this pandemic. Thus, the management has decided to temporarily close the outpatient department and utilize it as a designated area for non-COVID-19 patients. The Information, Communication, and Strategy Management serves as the VSMMC's Office for Public Information. As a government institution, VSMMC upholds its commitment to transparency and accountability, which are evident in its official platforms, communications, documentation, and service delivery. VSMMC believes in the power of data management for efficient and effective decision-making. Our hospital ensures that accurate and complete data are available at all times and for the public to know and be guided daily. VSMMC has implemented a mass testing among its employees to avoid the possibility of cross-infection, and at the same time, giving the employees peace of mind, knowing they are not bringing the virus in their respective homes. This fight against COVID-19 does not only depend on the medical frontliners. Cooperation from all sectors is required in order for us to emerge as triumphant in this battle. Thus, VSMMC took this pandemic as an opportunity to strengthen its linkages with its partner stakeholders. With this, the following have been created. The entire world is facing this unseen enemy. Each one of us was caught off guard of this pandemic. No one was prepared nor an expert of this subject. However, just because we do not know what we are facing does not mean that we will not do anything about it. With all humility and graciousness, VSMMC took this pandemic as a challenge to its capacity, an opportunity to see what needs to be done and improve the current healthcare services and a learning experience. With the entire VSMMC family, which includes our stakeholders, we remain on top of this situation.
Oh! Wow! Dr. Helen, you're crying again. Alright, you are now emotional. What happened? Mao gini siya ro, no? Mura ako pikulbaan ako diri mga quarantine kay nako sa tunga aning duha na ay grabe kayo mapahilak, na apoy grabe mong hilak, no? Balansi Suhani, kumusta? Kumusta imong sa imong nakita? Can you pwede na tumasulti ato mga quarantine sa imong gibati ato niya?
Ang akong nalinggutan attorney sa kanang video no kabalo ko na feel ko ni Dr. Helen no ang kanang bitang telling the story of unsa ginatabo sa Sotto during this COVID-19 no kay usually makita sa mga tao kung unsa like pre murag mga post dito and usually no ma-highlight ang mga negative pero wa sa nakabalo sa grabe nga pagpaningkamot sa hospital sa mga employees no makaning wala pa din nakabalo inanyang matabo no.
Correct.
Na-shock itang tanan ba pero ang ilang initiative kabalo ko si Dr. Helen ma-relate yun no initiative ang hard work blood sweat and tears yun I know kanang gabi
Laban lang yun.
Laban lang
Oh, balik kita sa imuha nga hindi ako susuko. Okay. Oh no, I want to hear from Dr. Helen kay kini. Sige. Nihilak gid ni siya because nga nihilak mga Dr. Helen.
Yeah, because the whole pandemic response was really one. It's like giving birth. Hobby kasi po ako. So it's like I can give it like an analogy of giving birth.
Right.
It was really painful. It was really difficult. It was tough. And we had to make tough decisions.
Yes.
And there were times that we really could not agree. There was no one size fits all.
Correct,
and it was something that we had to experience for the first time.
Correct.
Ang hirap-hirap po niya. And watching the things that we went through, it's still, parang brings back difficult memories. But at the end of the long night of labor, now we're here. We're alive. We survived.
And that is Tatak Sotto.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where hindi tayo susuko comes in, but because you really just have to keep pushing.
Yes.
Because you have to believe that the end of the long night of labor, the next day you'll have a baby, di ba?
Yes.
Our baby is the new shared identity of Sotto. So now
Correct.
we have Tatak Sotto, and I hope everybody is on board with us.
Yes, because this is Tatak Sotto talking about values, service, and people. Okay?
Yes.
Mga ka-quarantine, kay sa ato nang sigig balik-balik dirihani sa Sotto Live, nga kamo diha sa mga panimalay, bisag asa man kamo karong dapita, you are part of this hospital. Kay shared identity man eh. So we are also asking you to support us because our nomination for the International Hospital Federation is already out there. It's accepted na. So we are happy ato ning i-share sa inyo because this is also an achievement. Wala man tani go for recognition, Honey and Dr. Helen, but ours is just to give justice to our human capital, to those who really strive hard sa katong hindi susuko, no, hindi sumuko. Okay.
And this is really it's really a shared identity because we wouldn't be able to surpass the COVID pandemic if it weren't for all of the different hospitals cooperating with one another,
Correct.
openly communicating, laying down their limitations, looking for ways to bridge the gap. generous donors and volunteers doing their part, contributing to all of the efforts
Correct.
of the COVID-19.
Correct. So, mga
even
nagina.
the patients,
Correct.
even our quarantines.
Our ka-quarantine there.
By staying at home. They are
Yes.
actually heroes by staying at home.
No? So good tag tulay pag Marso karon paena ta sa October. And it's there. Nganong naami diri karon nagpabilin sa kahanginan tungod ninyo. Kay grabe ang inyong gihatag nga suporta, and we believe that in health promotion and in public information, Sotto is there. Okay? Sotto nakatatak Sotto na kay sa tibuok hospital sa tibuok ay sa tanang hospital sa tibuok Pilipinas ani nakakita og hospital nga naay nag live every day. Broadcast. Kinilan, okay.
Yeah,
Muna siya ang
it's not
gitawag
even-
og tatak Sotto. Okay.
It's not even our primary function.
Correct. It's not a primary function but gibuhat para gyud ma-reach out mo namo diha kung asa mo karon. Ug akong pangutana ani ba, hindi ako susuko. Like Dr. Helen was saying, a painful experience. Ngano kahang na agwanta man ni ang sitwasyon sa COVID-19, no? So, ang kining mga tanan nga challenges, unsa di ay naa sa Vicente Sotto. And I think we go to the values, no?
Yes.
Okay, the first one there is values. So, honey, unsa di ang ato ang values nga 5 ka buok?
So, natay core values no mo ginyang kasing-kasing sa Sotto, no? So, we have excellence,
Yes.
we have integrity,
Mm?
teamwork, compassion, and commitment.
Wow, so at para ato nang mahibaw-an o ma-explain sa atong pilot episode, palihog sa pagtanaw ni ini ato ang gi-prepare nga video.
Commitment is very important, no? Because it is actually the psychological attachment of an employee to the organization which he works for. These are exemplified by people usually who have stayed a long time with us, no? They love the organization so much, they want to share in the goal of Vicente Sotto. So if you look at Vicente Sotto, we have all these kind of people, no? But a balance of everything is always good. These things have to be done. But we want to be able to come up with the level of commitment that is mature enough that we want to stay and we want to be able to be passionate about what we do and to share in the goal of the organization.
The meaning of compassion is to distinguish the suffering of others, then take actions to help. Compassion embodies a tangible expression of love for those who are suffering. The care that we give is not limited only with providing physical care, since we lend them our ears to listen to their apprehensions, anxieties, and fears. We offer our hearts to take in and understand their sufferings. The Nursing Service Division takes pride in offering refuge and healing to the distressed, isolated, and deprived, even in these unprecedented times of our history during this pandemic.
So I characterized integrity as a moral uprightness. This comes in many ways. This includes honesty, the practice of honesty, not only to others but especially to ourselves. Being in the financial and management division, integrity is the character that we strongly uphold and maintain. So this is continuing to decide, to choose, and to resolve to uphold honesty and loyalty to this institution, and of course to the public that we are serving.
Teamwork, and by teamwork of course nagsugod siya sa root word nga team. So it is not I, me and my, it is we, us and ours. So ato ni siya. So by that word team, we acknowledge that our goal cannot be achieved by any single talent, any single effort. So we do it as a team. To me, it is actually voluntary exploitation of oneself. Voluntarily, your talent, your time, your dedication, so that you can perform your vital function. And by performing your vital function, you actually complement. We complement with one another so that we can produce a very good harmony, quality service for our patients.
Excellence is the rendition of the highest form and quality of public service. When we talk of excellence, we speak of one's commitment, to serve with passion and compassion, with the aim view of obtaining optimal patient care and client satisfaction. The practice of excellence, if you talk about it, it starts with excellence being instilled and emboweled into one's very nature, into one's character as a public servant, as a practicing professional.
Alright, so mao kato ang ato ang mga core values sa Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center. Alright, honey.
Salamat po sa ato ang mga department heads no nga naghatag gyud og saysay sa ilang pagsabot sa ato mga core values. Ang pila na nag-iingon na attorney ila po nang ikinabuhi.
Yeah, it's not only nga gisulti lang kay kung mingon kag core values mao na atong gipuy-an. Correct. Nasa puso, mula sa puso. Tatak, Sotto. Okay. Yes, Dr. Helen?
Actually, I was reflecting on the things that have been shared. Unfortunately, wala ako dun sa video, no? If you will allow me, I will also give my own opinion. Based on my experience of being in BSMMC for the past, how many? 6 years?
6 years.
Oo, in the 6 years that I have been here, I've also experienced a lot of things, a lot of difficulties, particularly in training our residents in OBGYN.
Right.
Because I've been the training officer of BSMMC, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology since 2016. Okay. And medyo matitigas ang ulo ng ibang residente, no? I think that we cannot avoid that.
Yeah.
But I've heard the statement before that government service is a thankless job.
Yes.
Being in a position in a government hospital is a thankless job.
Yes.
Because it's not all the time that your efforts are recognized.
Mm.
It's lucky if they are, but we always have to remind ourselves that it is not the recognition that we are after.
Correct.
It is the output in itself that we are after.
Correct.
Since I am a training officer, my heart will be, filled with pride if we have residents who pass the board exam,
Correct.
who are able to empathize with the patient, to
Correct.
give quality service to our patients, and identify and be the best that they can be.
Correct.
And for me, integrity really is practicing your work, doing your work without asking for anything in return.
Correct.
Oo.
So,
Because
mao gina.
you know that you are being paid for your salary for your service.
Mm.
But excellence also is being the best that you can be, no?
Mm.
Making sure that you improve yourself to the best of your abilities.
Yeah, that
And-
there's always a better version of you
Yes.
tomorrow.
Oo.
Right.
That's it. So you don't have to compete with anyone.
Compete
you just have
with
to
yourself.
compete with yourself. Oo.
Right.
And one of the things that I have always been sharing with the maternal perinatal statistics, no? We've been reaching out to different hospitals
Okay.
because we accepted that Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center cannot do it alone.
Yeah.
No one hospital can do it alone.
Correct.
So we are a part of a bigger community of healthcare workers. So teamwork does not only extend from this hospital, it's not just per unit, per section, per department, or the whole hospital. It has to extend to other partner hospitals as well.
Correct. Well said. Grabe na kayo ito.
Mo to ang giingon ni Dr. Halang kanina nga, if you have a focus, you have to be infectious. So
Infectious,
you
yeah.
have teamwork here. So ano po ang takdan ako ba nga we
Yeah.
have to have teamwork in the whole Cebu province.
Yan. Oo, very
Yes.
good, honey. Kung maganda
Very
kayo.
good, honey. And then positivity. Kanang yung positivity man good. Well, kanang kung happy ka, your disposition is happy, tanan nimong makita is just happy people.
Yes.
Okay? Nya positivity not on COVID-19, but positivity on the outlook of life. And mauna ang atong gibarugan diri sa
And
Sotto.
your attitude towards work.
Attitude towards work.
Because
And
it's more than just work.
It's more than just work.
It's a vocation.
Once you are in government service, Manggod, the level of standard is not here. It's always higher than any other standard. So dire, so di yun na nato siya ikuan. Di yun na siya nga
Do not compromise.
let go or compromise that. Honey, pila naman ka years sa Sotto?
Ano, 5 years.
5 years. So how was your 5 years so far?
Feeling.
Wow, fulfilling.
Same time, attorney, different stories of that, no, excellence, integrity, commitment, compassion, mga stories na murag grabe.
I'm sure ang Human Resource Department, no, pinanguluhan ni Ma'am Ampi Kumiya, inyo na siyang makita later. Naanay daghan kayo nga nga mga research material nga ipakita ninyo sa sunod nga mga adlaw, no, aning atong Tatak Sotto para inyong maila-ila ang atong mga public servants. Kaya ang Civil Service Commission, napod sila programa nga PICE, kanang patriotism, integrity, excellence, and spirituality, that they also do a Facebook Live on that. So, we can also have this nga aligned gyud sa civil service kasi sila man ato akong main HR sa government service.
We also have true stories of that.
Correct. We have true stories and we have also for praise. Atong praise chairman, gani diri si Dr. Mabalatan. So, iya gini kita kay atong diha man ta magpili gyud sa kinsa gyud dapat nato i-recognize, no? So umaabot nga mga adlaw. Og naay diri message gikan ni Miss Sarah Villanueva, Sotto is not just a hospital but a home to many people. Wow! Thank you so much. Wow, we are very happy. Ag nagtan-aw na to atong finance officer katong grabe ang red nga lipstick. Grabe ka gwapa si Miss Maureen Bien. Hi, Ma'am. Alright, so those are our core values, no, nga gipuy-an. So karon atong balik-balik ko no sa first, commitment. Second is teamwork. Then we have integrity, excellence, and compassion. Mao kana siya ang gesture Tatak Sotto. Okay, so thank you so much for that. O kinitanan man gud ako 2 years ko diri sa Sotto. Na-jo experience aning 5 ka core values kay when we have the strat plan on this, ang execom o ang katong mga representante sa lain nga area gikan ni sa pila to kabuk Dr. Madam ba? Mabalatan mga 20 ka buok. Then sige gina grabe ang debate nga mao ni ato karon come up gyud og 5 nga mao na ang core values nga barugan kay kung mawagtang man tanan ayaw lang yun ang ato ang core values. Kay sa kanang unsa may importante din ang core values, no, sa para sa atong mga quarantine kay mao man guna imong sukdanan kung sa imong mga desisyon sa kinabuhi. Sa time nga maglibog ka, balik sa core values nimo. Okay? Mao gina, di ba? Ikaw honey, unsa man imong top core values, personal core value?
Ano siguro attorney?
Love?
Love for God.
Oh, love for God. So si honey, tanan imong decision is always about love for God. Okay? That service. Bagay juga diri sa Sotto. Ikaw to Helen?
Ako being true to oneself.
True to oneself. Okay. So muna nga, kahit naka sa live, nihila ka kay true to oneself naman siya. Sa way tago-tago. Og, wasa ni siya, kining ang tanan natong core values pod, nagagikan pod ni kung kinsay amahan sa atong institusyon. No? So, this person is the one who radiates the values to all sa tanan nga Sottonians o sa kamudiha mga quarantine. So atong ila-ilahon ang atong head, the Medical Center Chief of Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center,
Dr. Gerardo M. Aquino Jr.
Alright, please watch this.
Good afternoon, maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. I would like to commend and congratulate the BSMC employees and the frontliners for their commitment and dedication during these pandemic times. As your medical center chief, I am very proud of you. The pandemic has revealed the best and the worst of people and things, a true and unprecedented test of character. It has challenged us to be at our utmost selves in the face of uncertainty, anxiety, confusion, and despair. These extraordinary times call for extraordinary people to meet the challenges. While we subscribe that perfection does not exist in this world, we affirm to its pursuit nonetheless. At BSMMC, we all have our share of faults and shortcomings, and we own up to them, knowing that acknowledging this is the first step towards improvement of ourselves. Guided by our shared core values of excellence, integrity, commitment, teamwork, and compassion, which overrides all of them, we trade on and face and undeterred towards making quality healthcare truly for every Filipino. And now, we have opened our doors to you more than we ever had. We would like to share to you the same values in the hope that these too would inspire you to be better yourselves, to inspire your families, friends, and your community, and for our country. Daghang salamat.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Aquino. Ingon si Dr. Aquino, hani nga, we are opening our doors to you. Wow. Like never before. Grabe ha, ato, no? So, Dr. Helen?
Because it's very difficult to be transparent and accountable. Why? Because you are opening yourself to vulnerability.
Yeah.
You're not perfect. And the pressure to be perfect nowadays is so immense, no? But we are accepting our limitations. Yes, we are not perfect. And again, no one hospital can do it by themselves. And we are open to your suggestions, your constructive criticisms on how we can become better.
Right.
And as such, we hope that other people, other stakeholders, other employees will also strive to become better versions of themselves.
Correct. Nya, hani, unsa man day mahitabo ani nga ingon man si Dr. Aquino nga we are opening our doors to you. So unsa man day ato ang tan-awunon day ani mga sa Tatak Sotto? So maabot nga mga Fridays.
Ingon ganina sa atong viewer nga Sotto is not just a hospital, it's a home. So we're opening our homes to you. We're paila-ila namo sa inyo ang mga family members diri and their different stories. So mailhan ninyo sila, and then it's another way po to show the different side of government and public service. Makita ninyo ang mga commitment, ang pagpaningkamot sa ato ang mga public servants. So para makahatag yun og serbisyo nga kalidad sama diri sa Vicente Sotto, which is I'm so excited for na makita gid nila.
Yes.
So murag kabalo ko kani nga mga tao, one of the persons nga amo ang gi-interview ini siya, dili siya unta ganahan nga kanang ito spotlight and but we said nga it's also due time nga see your story, because it's also inspiring for the younger generations.
Nalabi na ang praise chairman ana nga mutan-aw magyud na siya nga bet an tani.
And we learn a lot from patient stories.
Yeah, we learn a lot from stories.
Stories, personal stories, and there are a lot of people in Vicente Sotto that are working at the background,
Right.
Quietly working, trudging, plodding, pero we really have to give recognition to those who are really working.
Right. Sa pilot episode nato, Dr. Helen and Honey, HH man imong duha, no? Helen, Honey. Okay. So, kami paning tulo ang inyo nakita. But in the next Fridays, inyo nang makita na ang atong mga kuyog nga mga segment host sa dito gyud kung asa dapita nato makita ang atong mga people, the human capital sa ilahang lugar kung asa sila nagtrabaho or sa mga lugar like pwede sa ilang pamilya, because we are going to show to you that ang tao, ang mga nag-ugmad ani atong hospital, tao pod ni sila, tao pod nga naapod sila, pwede masakitan, pwede pod sila tao din, okay? And what else, Honey? What are we expecting?
And we expect kamong gihapon mga ka-quarantine, maka-expect mo to see real stories, kaya dili siya sugar-coated, because as we say here in Tatak Sotto, we are giving out integrity in gihapon. So we have to be infectious. So the stories we share are real. So makita gihapon ninyo stories of integrity yun. So makaana mo okay. So maayo po dahil nga dapat ako po, no?
Yes.
Anak po gihapon. So and makita ninyo ang pagpaningkamot nila. So excellent. So maana po ka nga dapat dahil nani po akong buhaton. So
alright.
Una siya ang atong mahatag gihapon or ma-invoke gihapon sa ato.
Ako, excited, no?
Din sila na magbigay ng comments or na sarili nilang stories.
Correct.
Right? Makarelate ba sila sa mga
pasyente? Kaya di ba open man sa ni kay when we say people, appeal sad mo diha mga quarantine, our patients, atong clients nga we can also relate to you, to our viewers, your story para mas masabta nato ang mga dynamics ani atong existence.
Yeah. So any of you who want to share your own stories, you can always email or Facebook. No?
We have our social media platforms here.
Twitter or Facebook at official VSMMC, and YouTube we are Vicente Sotto Memorial Medical Center, or for high definition videos or photos, you can email us at VSMMC_OSM@yahoo.com.
Alright, and thank you so much. No, we are reaching out to 47 countries already. Thank you, kahayo, Tatak Sotto, no? Daghang salamat sa mga Pilipinos bisag asa kamo dapita sa kalibutan. Gimingaw naman ni sila binisaya, okay? And of course, I think we have to call back our HR team before we end, no? Okay, this is just the pilot of Tatak Sotto. Okay, please, let's call on the head of our Human Resource Department, Ma'am Ampi Comia. Ayun, ma'am. Ma'am si Ma'am Ampi Comia. She's still 30 years old. Okay, di ba? Hi, Ma'am Ampi. Greetings, ma'am. Greetings sa ato ang mga kuhan, ma'am. Tutonyans. O sa ato mga...
Maayong gabi sa kaninyong tanan, mga viewers at mga tao sa Sotto.
Ma'am, excited ka sa Tatak Sotto, ma'am, sa atong i-deliver sa atong mga viewers?
Excited at the same time, we are given the challenge to picture all these people.
Ma'am Ampi, ilang taon ka na sa Sotto?
25 years.
Yeah.
Wow, 25 years! Okay.
Stories to tell.
So many stories to tell, no? From Ma'am Ampi pa lang daan, mura mukabat na ni siya mga 5 or usa ka buwan nga segment. So that's commitment, no? Maka-reach ka sa silver. Ako 2 years pa ko. O, di ba?
Married sa Vicente Sotto.
Minyo na kayo si ma'am, no? Diri sa Sotto. Of course, we call again the team, no? Please come here before we wrap up our show for tonight.
So we have here si Kim.
Si Kim, okay? So, ay mo kabalaka mga ka-quarantine kay lagyo kay mi mag-usami kadupa, okay? Social distancing.
Our only boys,
Bong, so mao kini. Okay, mao kini sa ato ang team sa Tatak Sotto sa umaabot nga mga Biyernes, okay? And naasad tay gamay nga teaser for our next episodes, okay? Atong tan-awon. Yay, kailakon ko ato nagtanong modernong bayani. So ila-ilahon na ta. Kinsa man to sila hani?
That's for them to wait lang, attorney. No?
Wait lang yun.
Sige sa ato ang mga
Patikim.
Patikim lang siya, pero panawagin mo kay para maila-ila po ninyo ni sila nga mga parts sa akong family dito sa Sotto.
Alright, so ato to silang tanawon sa sunod nga mga Biyernes diri sa ato ang Tatak Sotto. And Dr. Helen, naka-i-plug?
Yeah, we'd like to invite everyone to join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. na aming COVID-19 Research Webinar Series. We are on our 3rd webinar. And tomorrow we will have Dr. Michelle Insalata of the EOC of Cebu City Health Department to talk to us about impact of COVID-19 on community healthcare service delivery. So see you there tomorrow.
Unsa ni orasa, Dr. Helen?
2 p.m. here on Sotto Live.
O di man gid na makalimtan nga karong panahon na Pasko na gyud, no? Pasko na kay moment. Pila na man lang kaadlaw before Christmas. Wow! 63 days to go! Ayun, saya ng Santa Claus, oh. So, grabe gano'n, it's 63 days to go. Oh, very good. Dr. Helen, ano sa itong mga panapos ng mga storya, Dr. Helen?
Yeah, so tomorrow, sorry ko na.
So, ang ato na lang diri, no, even with our differences, no, bisag lain-lain ta. Hani, ikitig Bisayan ako, hani. Sige, even with our differences.
Sa ato ang attorney.
Kalain-lain. There is a place where we are all connected. And each of us can find each other's light.
Matagusa sa ato, makita na to ang pahayag sa matagusa.
Alright? This is Dr. Helen. Dr. Helen, madam ba?
Teka, wait. Ako meron din.
Ay, meron pa ka.
Sorry.
Ano, episode yun yan?
Ako kanina eh.
Alright.
Okay, ito. Values are like fingerprints. Values are like fingerprints.
Fingerprint. Bisaya sa values, kiyas.
Oh.
Kiyas, murag.
Fingerprint. Marka.
Okay. Nobodies are the same. Lahi gid kitang tanan.
Oh, lahi tang tanan.
But you leave them all over everything that you do.
Oh.
Sa tanan nimo mahawira.
Alright.
Everything that you do, you leave your own unique fingerprint.
Makahilak mo sa tani doktora.
Balos na!
Doktora na ako. Balos yun siya.
May balon ka siya, kay mo man siyang ipahilak sa hindi ako susuko, okay? Ako si Atty. Regis Panugaling.
Dr. Helen Madamba.
Ano ko si Honey.
Mao kini ang Tatak Sotto. Daghang salamat, may gabi.
Happy birthday, my love.
Happy birthday daw, my loves. Alright, thank you so much.